Yo everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Steins. A thin cloud of smoke fills the room. Smells like something's burning. My eyes are numb from all the flashing light. I tried blinking several times to regain my sight. I can hear Kusu and Daru coughing. Everyone okay? Somehow. I was definitely more than 2 seconds. Mayuri squeezes her upper arm with her slender my upper arm with her slender fingers. Ocarina, what just happened? My vision gradually returns. Mayuri looks perplexed. Are you okay? No burns or anything? It doesn't hurt anywhere, so I think I'm okay. Looks like covering Mayuri is the right choice. I may be insane mad scientist, but I still risk life and limb for the safety of my comrades. I gently let Mayuri out of my embrace. Whew. Well, that was something. I wiped the sweat off my brow. Hey, look at this. Kusu's voice is strained. With my vision finally restored, I take another look around the room. What I see strikes me speechless. Ah, what? The large table at the center of the room is made of thick, solid wood. It can hold about 5 or 6 people without breaking. That's why we placed the PhoneWave, name subject to change, and the X68000 on it. The table has been split in two, as if by a woodcutter's axe. The computer and other parts connected to the microwave is scattered across the room. And the microwave itself has broken through the table. Dang. It's literally stuck in the floor. What the hell? How did that... Yeah, it's a microwave, but not heavy enough to make a hole in the floor. This can't be caused by electrical discharge. Some other phenomenon? I shake off my surprise. This is no time to be standing with a jaw agape Hoyoin Koyoma. Seize the moment. Just as my calculations predicted. First some laughter. Next I tried to take out my phone and do the usual, but unfortunately it's still plugged into the PhoneWave, name subject to change. El Sai Konguru. I whispered the words. Words that have no meaning. Ooh. Words I use simply because they sound cool. These words have meaning because they have no meaning. After years of repeated use, just speaking them is enough to calm my heart. So what about Mayushi's chicken? That's a good point. Mayuri stands up and looks inside the PhoneWave, name subject to change. It's embedded in the floor, but she somehow manages to pry the door open. Mayushi's chicken's all burnt black. I pat Mayuri's shoulder to cheer her up. Juicy chicken number 1 made a noble sacrifice for the progress of science. Let us pray for its happiness in the next life. Oh, noble chicken. The chicken doesn't matter right now. We need to determine what happened to the PhoneWave. It doesn't matter, so mean, Christina-chan. Oh, she's so upset about her chicken. I would be as well. Hey, Hoyun Kora, do something about this Mayushi-san learned my name wrong. More importantly, we need some ventilation. Silence, all of you! I've affixed everyone with an overpowering stare. This shall be remembered as the moment that the greatest experiment of the century succeeded and brought humanity a step forward to its new direction, in a new direction. These guys have no right to ruin that with their foolish talk. My heart pounded. I detached the phone from the PhoneWave, name subject to change. Luckily it's completely unharmed. I open it, it still works. I bring up the list of received emails. New emails should come at the top. However, my heart beats even faster. The topmost email isn't the one Dara sent before the discharge occurs. This impossible phenomenon is exactly what I was hoping for. I look back through my email history, and there, I find it. Whole 5 days? No, I can't maths. Oh yeah, no, it's 5 days. 5 days ago. Occurring is AP. Success! I don't know why, but it was a success. The timestamp proves it. I received this email on July 24th, 5 days ago. It's the exact same thing that happened to my someone stabbed Krisu email. The mail sent the 29th just arrived at the 24th. And just now the truth was revealed to me in a flash of inspiration. It all connects. There's a meaning behind this series of events, and only one true answer. I've discovered that the PhoneWave, name subject to change, is true hidden function. It isn't intuition. That's right. This is conviction. Just spit it out. What do you think it is? I feel my lips twist into a grin. I met Chris's glare head on. First, let me say one thing. The greatest inventions are created by accident. This we call serendipity. Get on with it. How dare she ruin my speech? Oh well, let's get to the point. The mail was sent to the past. The chicken returned to its frozen state. The plucked banana returned to the bunch. No way. Chris seems to get it now, as expected of my genius assistant. Yes way. This is the choice of Steins gate. The PhoneWave, name subject to change, is a time machine. Done, done, done. Ooh. So yeah, that's the end of chapter 1. Ooh, we got some mail. That's a new day. Holy crap, and it's all from Shining Finger. Okay, here. Are you student? Okabe-kun, are you on summer break? Are you a day person or a night person? If you'd rather I email you around a certain time, let me know. I want you to reply as soon as you can, but I don't want to be a bother. So let me know, okay? Oh my word. By the way, I don't like talking on the phone, so please don't call me. Bye. I just remembered I didn't tell you my phone number. That's okay. I'm a lot more comfortable communicating by email anyway. How about you? Are you still asleep? Rise and shine. It's 3 in the morning. Is that? Yeah. Rise and shine. Have you talked to the super hacker yet? Oh. I'd also like to hear more about John What's-His-Face. I'm super curious. I'm nocturnal, so I usually don't go to bed until the sun comes up. It's not so bad once you get used to it. Mail me when you wake up. No, I'm okay. The dawn of a new day. Actually, it's already noon. We didn't sleep at all. Sleep deprivation makes a summer sun seem all the brighter. I really don't want to go outside, but I'm fed up with the humidity inside the lab. I chug a bottle of Dr. P. My stomach protests. Maybe I drank too fast. I'm exhausted, my hands are shaking slightly, and my vision is cloudy. I could pass out if I'm not careful. Maybe I should take a shower. I should strive off exhaustion, if only temporary. This building has a basic shower room. There's no bath, but it's enough. The lab would be hell without it. Darrow is at his computer and his back towards me. His right leg is bouncing impatiently. The room is mostly silent, save for the electric fans humming and Darrow's mouse clicks. Darrow doesn't look my way. He doesn't even try to start a conversation. Neither do I. I don't have the energy. Outside is a sunny summer afternoon, but inside the air is stale and empty of life. Yesterday, that shocking experiment convinced me that the PhoneWave, name subject to change, was also a time machine. But Krisu didn't seem willing to accept the results. She just started screaming. Flashback. A time machine? A time machine? It can't be. Whoa. Then she took a mad dash out of the lab. It's like she couldn't get out of here fast enough. For Mayuri, she was depressed about her chicken and bananas, so she skipped her daily costume sewing and went home. Grudges over food run deep, I guess. I mean, she has a point, it's food. I just realised that I'm trying to place what that is. It's like a fish or a happy cactus that have no spikes, or weird UFO thing. Like, I have no idea what that's even meant to be. Oh well. Which leaves the lab empty, save for Darrow and me. Our enthusiasm shot through the roof when we realised that the PhoneWave, name such a change, had tremendous hidden potential. We nearly died of excitement after successfully sending an email to the past. So we stayed up all night doing experiments to confirm whether or not the PhoneWave, name such a change, is indeed a time machine. The results, however, went to the supermarket and stocked up on a wide variety of items. We tossed each of them into the PhoneWave, name such a change, but everything failed. No change, nothing happened. After the experiment where the discharge phenomenon occurred, everything warmed up normally. No jellification. Suddenly we can get anything to happen. We still have no idea why. First, let's review the problem revealed by this last run of experiments. Okay. Whew. Lots of well, this whole game is reading, but still. So yeah, time machine. It's excited young. So one of the highlights, I guess, of Steins is it is in fact a story about time machine and manipulation and travel and whatnot. Problem 1. Electrical discharge safety precautions. We removed everything flammable from the development room to reduce the risk of fire. That's very smart. We also prepared 2 fire buckets full of water, just in case. Very smart. Although, no, because if it's electrical, you shouldn't use water. But that's not a fundamental solution. We'll keep an eye out from now on, but if things get dangerous, we should seriously consider relocating our experiments. Problem 2. Mass increase. When the discharge phenomenon occurs, the PhoneWave, named such a change, suddenly gains mass from for unknown reasons. Because of this, the microwave broke the table and made a dent in the floor. deal with this issue, we place the microwave on the floor. We spread cushions and blankets underneath. This hides the hole on the floor too. I mean, that makes sense, but I would be worried that they would just increase the heat. But oh well. It's only a temporary fix though. If you make any more holes, Mr. Brown is quite capable of raising my rent. And that's to say nothing if the calamity will cause if it falls through the floor. Anyway, we need to find the source of this mass increase, if amateurs like us even can, that is. But the first two problems pale before the third. The last problem is critical. Until we solve it, we can't even really experiment with the PhoneWave name subject to change. Problem 3. We're not even sure of the necessary conditions to send an email to the past. No matter how many times we tried, we couldn't pin down a single condition. We spent an entire night doing trial and error. We tried over 40 different things, but not once could we reproduce the discharge phenomenon. I had the idea of opening the microwave door was the key. That theory was proven false. There might be something else I'm missing, but for now we are at an impasse. We started off in high spirits, but grew more and more frustrating as time progressed, which brings us to the present. Honestly, I give up. That's why I spent the entire morning lazing about like this. I forgot that's my email, but I'm okay. Oh gosh, I haven't got a reply yet. Are you still asleep? You sleep too much, Akubikun. You're living like an old man. Well, I guess I'm not one to talk, Lamo. Anyway, let me know when you have something on the IBN 5100. Pretty please. Ignored. We're getting way too many of these since yesterday. They're all from Shining Finger, the woman called Kriu Mocha. I've never used emails this often before. Even Maori sends me 1 or 2 a day. She's a teenage girl. Frankly, this is starting to get on my nerves. I saw how fast Shining Finger typed. That shouldn't have been enough to tip me off that she was a male demon. I was careless. It's too much of a pain to reply, so I ignored it. I finished off my bottle of Dr. P. My stomach gurgles. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday. Yeah, that's probably why. I'm so hungry, I don't feel like showering. I call out to Daru, who's hammering on the keyboard. Hey, wanna go to Sambo for some beef bowl? That does sound nice right about now. Nah, too much trouble. Aren't you hungry? Yeah, but... He's such a bum. What's he doing on the computer anyways? Ooh, it's from Maori. Okay. Maori's spending money. Maori's spending money is getting dangerously low. You don't need to chip in too sometimes. You don't want to get between me and my food. Let's reply with the food. You eat too much. Oh no, no! Let's see. Don't get angry. Next time I'll treat you to anything you want to eat. So keep buying more bananas for the sake of our experiments. Yeah, that sounds better than the other one. Man, the other one was mean. Mail sent. What's he doing on the computer anyways? I'm curious, I casually peek over his shoulder. Holy! This is an image of a futuristic looking facility I've never seen before. Yeah? Richly colored cords crawl through a gigantic octagonal tunnel at the interior of a spaceship from a sci-fi movie. Based on the height of the people in the picture, the tunnel looks like more than 10 meters tall. Incidentally, the people don't look Japanese. Huh. Dao sighs hardly. I don't know if the blank look in his eyes is from sleeplessness, exhaustion, or if something is just wrong with him. Maybe a mix of all three. The large Hadron Collider sure is cute. Cute is not really the word I would have used, but okay. Figured it might have been the Hadron Collider. What did you just say? Large Hadron Collider? Is that an incantation? No, a secret technique. Large Hadron Collider. You don't know about it? I grab Dao's relaxed shoulders and wring them out. Ow, 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 ow. What are you doing? Are you conscious? Of course, man. What is this large Hadron Collider thingy? You know, it's what Siren uses to do the experiments. LHC for short. They collide hadrons. Particles and stuff, and Higgs boson and all that fun things. Well, I mean, it's interesting or whatnot, but calling it cute and Mo? I don't know. Does it have a cute pattern to it? I don't know. It's seriously Mo. Recommended. You're listening for something that's not even humanoid? Of course not. There's something about it that gets me excited, you know? It makes me smile, you know? Don't you feel that? Come to think of it, I remember you said that you found factories and the undersides of highways interesting or something. Yeah, same thing. Where does it end? 2D, 3D, and even inanimate objects. Yeah, he likes all the stuff. Life's too short. I don't want to limit my interests, you know? And, I mean, good moral to live by, I guess. And yet, you'll do anything to avoid things that don't interest you. Hypocrite. Siren. That name. I've seen it somewhere. And recently, where was it again? I wonder. Oh, of course. John Titor. Oh yeah, that guy you mentioned earlier. He's the guy at Channel's been going crazy about, isn't he? That one might be an imposter. I was talking about the John Titor who appeared 10 years ago. He appeared 10 years ago? The same guy? I'd hoped Dao would remember, but no such luck. Anyway, John Titor mentioned Siren. I don't remember all of it, but there's one thing I'm sure of. Titor made predictions, namely that before the year 2034, Siren will develop a time machine. Or Seven? A time machine? That's a timely topic. Ah, puns! Pew pew pew! But that wasn't just 10 years ago. The new Titor said the same thing. It doesn't matter if it was 10 years ago or 10 seconds ago. That's not the point, though. This coincidence could very well be the choice of Steins Gate. Can we trust this Titor guy? It doesn't matter if we can trust him or not. Now we have something in common. A time machine. We should investigate 7. We've got nothing to lose. Yeah? Oops. Vigor returns to my body. Curiosity truly is the greatest delicacy for a mad scientist like me. There we go. I got the words. Anyway, the PhoneWave, name subject to change, experiment has hit a dead end for now. So it shouldn't matter if I take a little detour for this. Tell me everything you know about the sound. Sure thing. My sound folder is smoking hot. Oh? Dao strikes his keys with renewed passion. Oh. He goes to my picture folder and opens a folder literally called Sound. Sound. CERN is the world's largest particle physics research institution. Its popularity called the European Laboratory for Particle Physics, or European Organization for Nuclear Research. It's close to the border of Switzerland and France, on the outskirts of Geneva. It's famous for the birthplace of HTML, HTTP, and the World Wide Web. The World Wide Web? You mean the internet? That thing is the beginning of most URLs. It's been a while since I've studied internet history and whatnot, and it's all muddled. When I invented the web? No, DOS, disk operating system, hypertext markup language, HTML, language used to write web pages, and hypertext transfer protocol, HTTP. Woo! It's been such a long time since I've remembered what they were. All I know about CERN is what I read in Tita's book. I never knew that they were that amazing. Most people aren't aware, but there's a Japanese research team working at CERN too. What sort of research does CERN do? Particle physics, mostly. CERN can do experiments no one else can because they have the biggest particle accelerator in the world. The low energy anti-proton ring, the proton synchrotron booster, and the large electron position collider. And the big boss is the largest accelerator in the world, the LCH, Large Hadron Collider TAN. Dower is the best person ever. TAN? Otaku possess the ability to anthropomorphize in Mo form just about anything in the world simply by sticking Tan to the end of the name, or Chan, or whatever. Dao's power encompasses even particle accessories. Dao's powers encompasses even particle accelerators. Dao doesn't seem to notice my shock. He just brings up the next image. The LHC is a 27 kilomile long circular tunnel built underneath CERN's headquarters. Its purpose is to smash protons together in the hope of creating unknown elementary particle reactions. They started experimenting last year. Before they started, there were rumors that the experiment might create mini black holes. Oh no. Oh no, these mini black holes will swallow the Earth. The universe is in danger, etc. But wouldn't they be so small that they just... I think this is what the real argument was, that if they did create a mini black hole, it would be so small that it would just collapse in on itself. Like, it wouldn't have enough mass to get started to sustain itself. So it wouldn't grow, essentially. Mini black holes. I'm pretty sure Tyler said his time machine used mini black holes. Are these things he said about Seven true? What's the possibility that that actually happened? 100% that it won't. Officially, Seven officially denies it. Let's say a mini black hole was formed. The amount of energy would be so tiny that it would disappear instantly upon formation. It would be impossible for it to swallow the world. There we go. Even the game backs up the statement I just said about mini black holes. But where there's smoke, there's fire. Metaphor. If I remember research correctly, wow, I added research in there for reasons. If I remember correctly, Terry claimed the Siren began time machine research in 2001. In 2034, they completed the time machine. Right now, it's 2010. If they actually started that research, it would have been 9 years ago. According to the official announcements, they only began experimenting in 2008. That's suspicious. Of course, that's assuming Tita's story is true. Some of Tita's predictions were on the mark, but most weren't. Most of Power Plagues are how everyone around me seems to have forgotten about Tita's 2000 appearance. There's something important in Tita's tale. Or at least, I want there to be. I take out my phone and put it to my ear. It's me. Don't be surprised, I snuffed out an evil conspiracy. John, Tida, Siren. You can see where I'm going with this. Yeah, that's right. They're likely connected to the organization. Coincidence? Come now, don't disappoint me. What? Evidence? Well, if you must know. Whispers. Whispers of my mad scientist intuition. Those bastards that tried to destroy the world. Yeah, with mini black holes. But what if they were to steal... If we were to steal that technology? What then? Of course, who do you think I am? Everything is a choice of Steins gate. L. Psi. Congru. Put my phone and turned to find Darrow giving me an experience. What? Expirated look? Guessing like the look he's showing here. Just who the hell were you fighting with? Darrow, I know what we must do. What's that? There we go. Don't you was at me. You're supposed to grin like you know exactly what I'm talking about. What kind of super hacker are you? Wanted him to say something like, well, why the hell not? So, what's in it for me? And then we'll continue like this, grinning slightly the whole time. I like how he's just planned this whole conversation in his head, and you know, I'm not gonna lie, I've totally done this. Where it's like I wanted things to go the way I've planned, and then they just don't go whatsoever. Me, a week's worth of potato chips. 10 days. You sure are a glutton. The drive makes you a hungry man. The dive? Deal. Get started. You got it, boss. Or something like that. Yep, a real cool conversation. But the real world, Darrow just pushes his lips. You always give me some half-baked explanations. Try to sound intelligible before you start. Before you try to sound intelligible before you try to sound intelligent. Work with me here. Come on, Darrow. You are a super hacker. Stop saying hacker. It's hacker. See? See where I'm going with this? No, not at all. Hack into Siren. Darrow stares at me in disbelief. Is that some kind of joke? I know you can do it though. Expose the dastardly deeds and find any hints you can about the time machine. Dastardly deeds? You just imagine stuff, Ocarina. You stand at a crossroad with the PhoneWave, name subject to change, becoming a functional time machine, or it will die as garbage in the lab store. Will this PhoneWave, name subject to change, become a functional time machine, or will it die as garbage in the lab storage? You serious? I'm always serious. I looked Dow straight in the eyes as I answer. Looks like that make him understand my position. Dow sweeps the garbage off his desk and sits up straight. I'm not responsible for the consequences. Got it? Suddenly is bursting with energy. It's like he's it's like his earlier lethargy was a lie? Oh, let's have a look at the phone. That's my route. Just hearing that from Ocarina makes me happy. Yay! See, thank you so much. Totally worth not being mean to her. Deal. Get started. Let's do this! For your payment, I'll deposit a week's supply of potato chips into your Swiss bank account. What? Dow doesn't respond, he's already deep in concentration. Anyway, I'm gonna sleep. It's all yours. I like how you just gave him the job and then goes to bed. Oh, goes to sleep. I lie down on the sofa and let the clacking of Dow's keyboards lull me to sleep. Oh, okay, we've got some mail. Ooh, first. Original sin level rising to 1,800%. Comma. When operating on the herd, it's supposed to be discreet, yeah. Don't want them to notice you. Remember, the summoning has taken 2,000 years to prepare. If it fails, everything will be ruined. Although I suppose that makes things interesting. Yeah, haha. Ooh. Oh god. Why? That could be a part of the nonsense here. I think I like this one. You, what are you scheming? I love the conversation with Faris. Faris? I wake up to the twilight sun streaming through the window. A refreshing breeze blows in, softly brushing my cheek. Dow is exactly where I left him before I fell asleep. He's sitting in the exact same position. Not much has changed beside his typing speed. Oh, and now he's muttering to himself. I guess he hasn't had any success at hacking yet. I look around the room but can't find Mayu. Maybe she's not coming today. I guess food-related grudges really do run deep. I stand up and stretch. I don't want to bother Dow, so I don't say anything to him. I take a cold Dr. P out of the fridge and quench my thirst. I then throw myself back down on my sofa and start browsing at channel on my phone. Ah, what perfect timing! Tata is currently posting in the thread. And loads of tighter stuff. But I think I'm going to save this for next episode. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you then when we'll see what Tina or Tida is on about. Bye!